Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our service from the Unitarian Society of Northampton and Florence. I'm Jan Nettler, and I'm a member of the Worship Committee. It's wonderful to see all of you here this morning in the Great Hall and online. Thank you to everyone who's helping make this service happen. This is a very special Sunday. It's our annual musical Sunday. Our music director, Ellen Cogen, will tell you a little bit about it and introduce our guest.
Good morning. Um, Thank you for being here. We're really excited to share our music with you. This is Carolyn Walker. I'll tell you a little bit about her from her bio, and I'll add a couple of things. Carolyn is a sound healer, Reiki master practitioner, traditional herbalist, and violin teacher in Amherst, Mass. Carolyn believes in a holistic, integrative approach to health, focusing on lifestyle, diet, and practices that calm and nourish the body, mind, and spirit. In private practice, she blends traditional Reiki sessions with sound meditation, using her voice, singing bowls, frame drum, chimes, and gong, as well as herbal consultations. There are cards somewhere for her business if you're interested in learning more about it. Carolyn is a graduate of UMass Amherst with degrees in music education and music theory. She recently finished an herbalist apprenticeship program at Blazing Star Herbal School in Conway, Mass. Find her at cranberryhillhealingarts.com. A couple of things to add. Nowhere in your bio is the fact that you're a prolific songwriter. um, Fourth album? Are you what album are you on? So she's currently recording her fourth album, Crow's Daughter, which is a celebration of the healing power of plants in the natural world. We'll be doing some music from it today, and look for that when it comes out. And fun fact, I met Carolyn at least 20 years, over 20 years ago, at my old church, the East Hampton Congregational Church. Her mother was the minister there. So I led services with Audrey Walker for many years, and I met Carolyn when she was a wee lass. And through the magic of Facebook, I've gotten to see what she's been doing over the years, and recently thought, wow, I really want to collaborate with her. And so that's what's happening here. So we're mixing, this is a mix of sound healing practice, as well as songs and improvisations, all on the theme of spring, birth, growth. You'll see as it unfolds. About sound healing, Carolyn shared these words: everything is made of energy and can be measured in frequencies, including us. Sound healing uses frequencies in the form of calming sounds to affect our physical bodies, promoting relaxation to the nervous system. When our nervous systems are regulated, our bodies can expend more energy on immune function, thus supporting our body's innate ability to heal. Sound healing does not heal the body, but provides an environment for our bodies to work in the way they're intended without the deleterious effects of stress. I find it immediately calming when I'm near these bowls. I don't know how to explain it, but it works. So, well, I hope you enjoy everything that we do today, and I hope it's meaningful for you.
Thank you, Ellen. This is very exciting. I'm excited. If you're new or returning after a time away, we're very glad to have you here. Feel free to fill out one of these blue welcome cards, which you'll find in the pews. There's also an online version. If you do that, we'll put you on our mailing list and you can find out about all the things that we do here. We strive to be a congregation that welcomes people of all ages, races, religious beliefs, backgrounds, sexual orientations, gender identities, and abilities. We belong to the Unitarian Universalist Association of Congregations, and we are guided and inspired by its values and principles. Our values and principles move us to remember that we in Northampton inhabit unceded land of the Pakuntup and Nipmuc peoples. They remind us to acknowledge our responsibility to face the legacies of dispossession and systemic racism that are part of our collective history, even as we also affirm and celebrate the legacies that inspire us. If you're on Zoom, we ask that you please keep your videos off except during the greeting. And if you're in the Great Hall, thank you for wearing a mask. And now we'll continue the service.
There must be a way to enter this day and stay. There must be a way to enter this day and stay. But time keeps on moving, I cannot hold on to the feeling that's fleeting. There's something I'm on to. My heart wants to follow my head, just wants to lie down. There must be a way to enter this day and stay. Come in, a voice beckons, I cannot see whose. Here's the key to your fullness, an end to those blues. Come into your presence, come in and join life now. There must be a way to enter this day and stay. A moment of fullness, epiphany's hand. Around me is stillness, the hourglass sand has lifted in vapor and cushions me in this now. There must be a way to enter this day and stay. There must be a way to enter this day and stay.
Sorry about the crazy logistics here. For our opening words, it's a responsive reading, but you guys get to start. So I'll say the first word and you can continue. Let beneath the crust of earth, seeds and bulbs lay in store. Some, crocus and daffodil, have dared to pierce the surface, braving to become the next iteration of self, a new bloom. On the bare branches of maple, oak, and elm, tiny leaves are invisibly budding, readying themselves for their debut, a new wardrobe for a new season. What new growth is budding in you, readying itself to make its debut, to adorn the world with new beauty and delight? Can you hear it singing?
Let us open our hearts to the energy of spring, opening as a seed to bear the sprout, and sending our roots deep into the world with courage, faith, and love. Please stand if you are able to sing We Sing of Golden Mornings, number 44.
Actually, we'll do the chalice lighting and then rise for the chalice lighting, and then we'll sing the hymn number 44.
As we light our chalice, open our hearts to the energy of spring, opening as a seed to bear the sprout, and sending our roots deep into the world with courage, faith, and love. The story this morning is a song we'll sing together. You're welcome to act it out as we sing and look at the pictures, inch by inch.
You all acted that out, right? I was watching. Now it's time to greet one another. If you're on Zoom, you're invited to turn your videos on and wave and say hello. If say hello in the chat, it's helpful to switch to gallery view. Anyone online or here in person who is newish and would like to, please say hello and tell us where you're from. How do I do this? Let's see. I see Janet Clark and Kirby. Hi, Gail. Janet Spomberg. Hello. Dana. Jess, are you here? Allison. Jean, you were here last week. Why aren't you here today? Hi, Kate. Karen. Peggy, hello. Hi, Sally. Chris, hi, Chris. I haven't seen you in a long time. Sally, hello. Hi, Laura. Jess says hello. Molly says sorry for the lack of sync between the lyrics and the slides. Whoops. Someone says I can barely be heard. Well, I'm trying. Let's see. You want to It's good to see everybody on Zoom, but please please turn your videos off. Well, that was fun. Now it's time for everyone going to religious education activities to leave us. Please join in humming or singing them out.
What a week it's been. We've had winter and summer in the same week. The trees aren't quite sure what to do. My weeping cherry tree has blooms and leaves at the same time. It's very confused. But here we are, enjoying spring and enjoying what all is springing. So this is the time of year usually when there is a balance between the light and the dark. We've just had the spring equinox where day and light, daylight and nighttime have been equal. There have been the juxtaposition of the cold nights and the warm days, not as much in the last few days, but usually. So spring is this time of preparation, of saying goodbye to the winter and saying hello to the warmth. So I invite you to relax down into your breath and prepare for a song meditation. Yep, we're at the wrong instrument. We'll get there. This is our first time. This is the time of the seed that waits in darkness, that waits for a moment to crack open, bringing in new life. The seed, the dry seed that appears dead, but is waiting to open. What is it inside of you that has been waiting this winter? Waiting to open, waiting to come forth. What things are you inviting in to sprout and to bloom this spring? I will now read a poem, Trout Lilies, by Mary Oliver. It happened. I couldn't find in all my books more than a picture and a few words concerning the trout lily. So I shut my eyes and let the darkness come in and roll me back. The old creek began to sing in my ears as it rolled along, like the hair of spring, and the young girl I used to be heard it also, as she came swinging into the woods, truant from everything as usual, except the clear globe of the day and its beautiful details. Then she stopped, where the first trout lilies of the year had sprung from the ground with their spotted bodies and their 6 antlered bright faces and their many red tongues. If she spoke to them, I don't remember what she said, and if they kindly answered, it's a gift that can't be broken by giving it away. All I know is there was a light that lingered for hours under her eyelids that made a difference when she went back to a difficult house at the end of the day. Is this okay?
Spring crept in all of her glory, silently, willingly, with the rising of the sun. And the wind howled so cold and bitterly, chilling me. Oh, but the sun refused to dim. And oh, the night closing so dark around us now, but the moon opens wide like a mother's arms, and how she sings a song of spring.
Our generosity makes everything we do possible, and it helps us support organizations and movements in the greater community. Half the proceeds of each week's offering support the Society's operating budget, and half are shared outside our walls. If you're participating on Zoom or YouTube, you can mail a check or donate it online. The link is in the chat. Our morning offering will now be given and gratefully received. After the offertory, Carolyn and Ellen have a meditation for which everyone needs a pencil and one of these strips of paper, which are throughout the pews. If you don't have one, please raise your hand, and I'm not sure how we'll do it, but we'll bring you one. Do your best.
You can even break one in half if you need to. And share. Share the paper, yes,
Yeah.
not the pencil.
On a certain day, before the melting, before the blooming, before the blossoming, a new slant of light appears and steals a color from where it is hidden in our souls and represents it to us as a divine gift. It sings the tune without the words and delights in the landscape with the grace of a Savior. Before spring arrives, with a whisper, with a shudder of red idea, a new slant of light appears, a light of promise to melt the winter in our soul and represents it to us, a divine gift. It sings the tune without the words and delights in the landscape with the grace of a Savior.
Ellen and I will be playing an improvisation on the Shruti box and the cello. And I invite you to take your papers and your pencils and write down different intentions. Our theme is spring and looking at the seed, the sprout, and the blossom. We are all on different journeys and in different places on our journey. Sometimes we feel like we are the seed just waiting to open. There might be some sense of mystery, some sense of hope, some sense of hesitation. The sprout is the beginnings, the stirrings, the planning, everything starting to come, bearing the root down to the community, out, the sprout upwards, beginning. What intentions do you want to sprout this year? And then the blossom, the fruition, coming to the creative process, coming around again. What are you grateful for that has bloomed in your life? So I invite you to write down your seed hopes or your sprouting plans or the blooms that you are grateful for, and meditate on this personal journey. While you write down, hold your papers, which are infused with wildflower seeds. When you're done with the service, you are invited to take it home and to plant it and see what grows. So we will be playing this improv while you spend some moments with your paper, with your seeds, and we will see you at the end of the improv. The beech tree is a tree of knowledge and writing and wisdom. It has very delicate bark that people like to carve initials onto and messages. And the leaves they are retained throughout the winter. And only when the spring appears do the new buds pass along those old leaves when it's time. So the tree holds on to these papery brown leaves until it's time to let go. And this actually protects the bud. The flower knows when it's time to fade. The seed knows when to grow. The seasons know when it's time to change her cloak of green to gold. So why do we insist of standing till we break? So much fear to take a chance, while the wise paper leaves of the wise beech tree let go once they learn to dance. There is wisdom in the written word that waits to be read. In the silence, too, is a power true, and it dwells in words unsaid. So why do we insist of standing till we break? So much fear to take a chance, while the brown paper leaves of the wise beech tree let go once they learn to dance. So let us carve a wish on the sacred branch and bury deep within the earth. In time, the dreams we plant may grow from winter's death to spring's rebirth. My paper's here somewhere. I know it is. There it is. Here it is. For a New Beginning, a poem by John O'Donohue. I just finished a lovely 10-month program her herbalism. And our teacher, Tony, she gave this poem to us, and it's something that I just find is so beautiful, and I wanted to share it. For a new beginning, perfect for spring. In out of the way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you are ready to emerge. For a long time, it has watched your desire, feeling the emptiness growing inside you, noticing how you willed yourself on, still unable to leave what you had outgrown. It watched you play with the seduction of safety and the gray promises that sameness whispered, heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, wondered, would you always live like this? Then the daylight, when your courage kindled, and out you stepped onto new ground, your eyes young again with energy and dream, a path of plenitude opening before you. Though your destination is not yet clear, you can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself into the grace of beginning that is at one with your life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease in risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you. From To Bless the Space Between Us. In 2018, I had some health issues, some mysterious health issues, which sometimes happens. And this was a song that I wrote for my husband as he supported me through this time of just allowing myself to bloom again. And I invite you to sing along on the chorus. It's just the words bloom, bloom. And especially at the end, we're going to sing it out a few times. So if you feel moved, please join in. This is called The Gardener. So the chorus is bloom, bloom. Do you want to try it? All right, here we go. Bloom, bloom. Nice, but I think you can sing a little louder. Bloom, bloom. As morning draws its breath, on the clover clings the beads of dew. You pull me from my bed, whispering sweet words to lift the dark of sleep. Bloom, bloom. You have a gardener's hand, gentle as the waiting grass. The seed cradled in your palm grows, steady as my beating heart. Bloom, bloom, bloom.
the tender of my heart, the root of what I yearned to become. When I'd forgotten how to breathe, you held me till my petals opened to the sun. Bloom, 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 bloom,
Please stand as you are able to sing hymn 1067, Mother Earth, Beloved Garden.
We receive fragments of holiness, glimpses of eternity, brief moments of insight. Let us gather them up for the gifts that they are, and renewed by their grace, move boldly into the unknown.